talking about all things Disney as related to moms who need to pump or nurse when they're on vacation with their families. So I went last year and I had a great time, but I had some conflicting information. I had a little bit of trouble. As accommodating and as family friendly as Disney is, it was still a little bit tough. So today it's a good topic for us to be discussing because it's on a lot of families' minds. No matter what age your children are, you're going to be going to Disney at some point.
Yep.
Whether they're little tiny babies, whether they're teenagers, if everybody's going with grandma and the whole family's going, you want to be able to make good plans for it.
Yeah, yes. And we have a special guest today.
Yes.
Bella.
She was trying to say hello. This is Bella.
So I've never been to Disney.
What?
Sorry.
News to me. I didn't know this.
And you lived in Florida.
I lived in Miami for how many years?
Right.
Right, Bella?
Yes.
And even as a kid, my parents, we're Caribbean. I'm a Caribbean family. You know, we didn't.
Why go to Florida?
Why go to Florida for Disney?
Right. Okay.
So we never went to Disney, and living in Miami, it's just we never went. We were more concerned about being on a boat, going on the ocean somewhere, go swimming in the beach. You know.
And 2 years ago was our first family experience, and also my first experience at Disney because I, as a child, also never went.
We were so deprived.
I didn't go until I was a teenager, and I went with a class trip. I've never been with my parents, but I wanted to take my kids. And when we went, I did all of the research. I did all of the looking up. Where can I go? And Disney is wonderful with their baby care centers, and that's what they're termed. They're termed baby care centers. You can find them on a map, and even on the Disney My Experience app for your phone, there's a little pacifier on all of the maps that shows you where it is. And it's a wonderful room in each of the parks. Now, the trouble is, and I'm not trying to be negative, the trouble is that
Just say it, Kim.
there's only one real baby care center in each of the 5 parks. So the parks are not a small bit of acreage. It's a lot of walking. It's a lot of traveling. You have to plan to catch this bus from this point or catch the monorail and get there.
Yes.
So my experience was, even in Magic Kingdom, I knew, okay, well I can go and I can change a baby in the baby care center, but the baby care center was way on the other side of the
So
park.
what are those little markers then? Are they bathrooms?
No, there's a marker, but there's a marker with an arrow pointing of where to get to.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
So you're constantly thinking, okay, the baby care center soon, and you're telling your baby, oh, we'll be there soon, I'll feed you soon, I'll feed you soon.
And you do a lot of walking in these parks.
Yes.
That's a shame.
Yes, but it's not bad. They are accommodating us.
Well, I heard, well, we have it on the app too. Right. So there's a lot of amenities within the centers.
Yes. And even on the Disney website that we're linked to, the amenities list is so long, and the pictures are wonderful.
Beautiful.
And it's not just a nursing room. You know, it's a full baby care station. So there's rocking chairs, there's rooms, there's privacy rooms where you can change your baby, you can wash your hands, you can get everything ready.
I'm just surprised that there's not more than one baby center.
That's crazy.
Yeah, especially with the high volume of children. And
on our app, we have it located near Magic Kingdom. But the park is so big.
It's a lot of walking and it's
shuffling. There's a lot of people.
And the last thing you want to do is now you have to hunt down and find this area where you want to feed your baby or pump. And especially when you're crowded and then you're getting stressed out and then the baby's getting stressed out. So I think, like Kim said, it'd be more convenient if there was more areas within the parks for the moms.
Yeah. I think they just did a review of the baby care centers. They just posted it on.
And it's gorgeous. I've seen it also online. Like you said, there's an area where you can nurse or pump. There's actually an area. They have high chairs. They have TVs to watch. So if you have older children, they can watch movies. So they're entertained. There's a lot of. It's beautiful. Just we wish there was more of it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, but it's not all bad. Yeah. It's good that they have acknowledged that this is a need that moms have, that families have, and it's not just moms who can use it. There's enough privacy there that a dad can go in, which is nice because we hear from a lot of dads at our baby experiences where the dad wants to be able to change the baby, but there's no changing pad or there's no changing room in the men's bathroom. And so if he can use the baby care center, that would be great. So.
Now, the Orlando airport, just until recently, a mom submitted, so Orlando International Airport has not had a nursing room for so long, which is cray cray in my book because it's a big airport. It's right there. It's a hub for Disney. Why don't you have a nursing room? You know, but a mom just submitted on Facebook that they finally have something available. I don't think it's a full-out nursing room. I think it's a space that they've designated that moms can go to. Maybe like an airport lounge or something.
But hey, it's a start.
It's a start.
It's a celebration. If you are planning a trip to Disney, or even the Orlando area, and it's a family vacation, after you've had your flight and you're getting your luggage and you have to feed your baby, you don't want to have to worry about it being in a bathroom because it shouldn't be a bathroom. We have moms who are always saying that, don't pump in the bathroom, don't
let anybody tell you to go to the bathroom either.
Find someone
Tell them to go eat in the bathroom.
So make sure that back at Disney, back when you're on site for Disney, always ask to speak with someone. You know, I think their term for their cast members. Everybody who works at the Disney resort, they're all cast members. And you can ask anybody, and they are very helpful. They will try their best to give you, if you can't check into your hotel until later, they'll give you a room that you can put some of your belongings, and then you can use that space to nurse your baby, change your baby, take care of everything you need to do. But when you're getting into the parks, you can look for the pacifier and walk towards the pacifier, but don't be discouraged because you may have to walk a little bit further than you need.
I didn't mind. I went to downtown Disney once.
Almost
counts, but that's for adults.
I think they're refurbishing that this year too.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of waterfront dining spots for older. For us adults now, yes.
All right, so make sure you register on our website. Download the Moms Pump Hair Nurse Room Locator app.
Subscribe to us on YouTube so that you can find more videos like this.
And follow us on Instagram, Twitter,